Hi everyone. Now that most of you have gotten started for a while, I wanted to make another Blackboard navigation video. The reason being that I'm hearing that some of you are still missing and not finding the things that you need to find. Part of this may be that you did not go through the welcome and the introductions in the way that was intended by the course. So if you are on your welcome page, everybody's will look a little different. This is DL5. Scroll down here, okay? Right here where it says, so you should have been reading through this in the beginning, okay? And then where it says to get started, click on begin here and syllabus. So then from here, you would have gone to do that, okay? Before I go ahead and do that, I want to show you this here, announcements, okay? If you click on announcements, you will get to all of the emails that I'm sending out, okay? So anything that you miss is right here. It's a good idea to just check the announcements every time that you land into Blackboard. So just to show you that those are there. Okay, now we'll go back to the welcome. And from here, begin here and syllabus. Okay, so click on begin here and syllabus. And here you would have seen a video about course logistics. And then you would have read through here about the course. Okay, and then you would have seen, please scroll down, download a copy of the syllabus, and then go to the modules tab to begin, right? So then you go to the modules tab to begin. Now, from now on, after you do those intro things, you can just click on modules every time you get in here, okay? So right now, we are in weeks 1 to 3. Ideally, you've printed out our schedule, and you'll look at the schedule to see what week we're on every week. If I put all of the dates into Blackboard, it makes it very difficult for me to reuse this course or to use it from for different sections. So I have to label it week 1, week 2. You need to match that up to our syllabus, to the schedule, okay? And I send lots of reminders, as you see. So where it says weeks 1 to 3, so we're finishing up week 2 right now. So you want to click on module 1, right? This was the overview you would have read in the beginning. And then a lot of times I have in the pages a what next, okay? It tells you what to do. So when it says go to the orientation next page, what I mean is go up here and click to the next page. You could use the menu here, especially like this week. You could just get to here and then click on subunit B to get to subunit B, which is this week. But typically you can also just scroll through up here. And so in the beginning, you would have gone through all of these things, read everything in there to make sure that you're on board with everything that's going on in the course. Okay? So if you didn't do that, take a little time after everything's due today and go back and do all those things. Make sure you've got all the details down. That first couple weeks of class is really can be really overwhelming. It is for me as a professor, and I'm sure it is for you as a student trying to organize all of your different courses. So for this week, say you just go into subunit B, okay, you see the learning outcomes, and then you would go through. Your pretest is right there. So before you even go forward, you go ahead and just do the pretest. And then it walks you step by step, so you don't even need the reminders. You don't even need the schedule as long as you know what week you're on, and you just go through it in order. Okay, here's all your readings. Go ahead and do your readings. Then go ahead here and watch the videos. You could do this all in the first couple days of the class, Wednesday, Thursday, right? So then you can go through here. That's an extra video I put in there on p-values. And then you can get to group work. Now you can always, since you know you need to check out the group work ahead of time, if you don't want to click through the modules to get there, you can always find it in here too, as long as you're going to the right one, right? Okay, so then you just click through, and then after you do your group work, you come back to Blackboard, and you've got your quiz that's due Tuesday night, and you have your next unit, okay? Now tomorrow morning, Listed here in subunit B is going to be the feedback for group 1. I've been trying to put feedback right into Perusal for those of you who are asking questions and tagging me, but I don't always get everybody's questions, and it's definitely important to go ahead and read through that feedback. I will also, in the Ask Anything sessions, go over the group work so that we're clear on everything and that you have a little bit of live teaching prior to taking an exam on any of this stuff. Okay, so I hope that helps those of you who may not have been navigating the course well. So again, you can always go over here to group work and exams and quizzes, but the best way is always to just go through the modules so you can see the organization of the course. The research requirement, again, is independent and on your own. I'm still working on where to submit your summaries, but for now, you can at least get signed up in Sona and start working on that part when you're ready. Here's where you can find your grades for everything that you've done so far, okay? And this part, course resources, I know some of you have been exploring in there, and some of the links are broken. This is really more for the instructors, and I think I'm going to just leave everything. I'm going to close everything off except for things that are helpful to you, these Blackboard tutorials and such. So just because some of those links are broken, I know that's a little frustrating. So anyway, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you all soon.